So you may be overweight or obese, maybe you have insulin resistance, maybe you have PCOS and you're trying to lose weight. Now let me tell you what is number one mistake in trying to lose weight, in my opinion. Stay tuned. Now, I realize that this might be a little bit controversial video, but I want to preface before I start that this is my opinion. This is something that I have learned on myself. Everybody's journey might be a little bit different. However, I think that some things you're gonna agree with me on. So I think we might have two groups here. One's like, oh, obvious, of course she's talking about that. Like, I know that, everybody knows that. And the other groups that is gonna say, get away, don't tell me what to do. And hopefully the third who's gonna just hear me out. So again, my opinion, okay? Leave your opinion down in the comments. I want to hear all of them. But let me tell you what was my number one mistake in trying to lose weight. Now, I have never been obese, I have just been overweight. I have PCOS and I had slight level of insulin resistance, and I'm pretty sure I have some serious adrenal problems, which were never diagnosed. But I have struggled losing weight for many, many years, and I have eventually just started gaining and gaining even over the threshold that I always had in my body. I come from family that has the similar issues to me, so even though I never got to the point of being obese, women in my family, my grandma, had a big problem with obesity. She ended up being type 2 diabetic, and I know my mom is up and down a lot of kilograms throughout her life. So there were definitely some social factors in it. But going to this number one mistake is that if you want to lose weight, you have to stop doing what we all do. You have to stop dieting. And you're gonna say, what? Well, how am I gonna lose weight? This might be obvious for some of you, what I'm gonna say. But I guarantee to you that if you come to any sort of nutrition plan with the thought of, I'm gonna do it for 6 weeks, I'm gonna do it for 3 months, I'm gonna do it for 6 months, and then like all these skinny girls, I'm gonna be able to eat whatever they want, you are mistaken. And you are sadly mistaken. And that is not going to work, I will tell you right now. Whatever you are doing at the moment, even if you're thinking, okay, I'll speed up the process now and I'm just going to slow down later, adjust it a little bit. If what you are doing today, you cannot sustain throughout the next few years, stop doing that. And I'm not talking from a mental point of view, I'm talking from physical point of view. So when I'm speaking about dieting, of course, I mean extreme calorie restriction. I mean kind of diets that are not sustainable for a long period of time. So I don't know, egg fast or cookie diet, or drinking just shakes or juicing or anything like that. You have to understand that your body doesn't work like this. Your body will not withstand you punishing it for 2 weeks and will not try to bounce back. You know very well that if you strain yourself exercising, your body will tell you that you're exercising. It will make you lay in bed. So if you are going to restrict your calories too much, your body will tell you to eat. If you are going to eat one thing or group of things, tiny group of things, you're not going to get nutrition, your body will tell you, give me more nutrition. So it's not going to be your fault that you're going to have yo-yo effect. It is going to be the fault of the diet and of the mindset. Because your body is doing what it's designed to do. And yes, of course, if you are a person who struggles with insulin resistance and you have horrible hungers, again, I'm the person who is suffering from horrible binge eating. If you have horrible hungers, again, this is not your fault. This is your body not working properly, and you have to treat it gently and accept it for what it is right now and trying to reverse it slowly. So your mindset should be, I'll be eating clean in 3 years. And this way, you're gonna lose weight, my dear. Because you should not be focused on a huge progress. If you're watching any motivational speaker on any subjects, people who started running, people who started exercising, people who built their companies, They are going to tell you that all this success is one tiny step at a time. So you cannot speed up this process. If you're thinking that you're going to speed up this process, you can tune out right now and go listen to some guru that will take you to drink shakes for 3 days and you're going to lose 12 pounds. You're not going to lose 12 pounds in a week. If you're going to lose 1 to 2 pounds a week, this is a healthy weight loss. Of course, if you're obese, it's going to be a little bit more, but you shouldn't be losing too much too fast because you can have also other health problems as well. So again, stop dieting. Number one mistake is to diet. Now, I could finish this video right now, but I'm going to tell you what to do instead. You're going to stop focusing on what you're eating. Easier said than done. But what am I trying to say? I want you to make one healthy food swap a week if you can do it a week, or maybe a month if you can do it a month, as long as you become comfortable with it. So if you're noticing that you're maybe obese and you're starting gaining weight, what your issue will be most likely is high insulin levels. So you're gonna have to think to yourself, okay, what will lower my insulin levels so I'm not this hungry? I am going to eat low glycemic products and try to lower my insulin a little bit because maybe my hunger is gonna respond to that. So try doing that. Let's say you're thinking to yourself, what is the most sugar spiking thing that I'm eating? Maybe it's chocolate, maybe it is sweets, maybe it is soda, or maybe it's none of that and you're insulin resistant and you get response from apples. Whatever it is that you think can cause your insulin response, you're going to try to first limit and then eliminate and swap for something else. Trust me, nothing better than almost carb-free cheesecake. So you can swap the carbs, the high insulin carbs, for something else. If you have stomach problems, it might be that it's also hindering your weight loss. So again, you might want to start noticing maybe food journaling and see what you feel good or bad after. Are you bloated after certain things? Do you have problems with going to the toilet? Maybe when you're eating gluten you have that problem and you feel that your stomach is hurting. Note that, limit it, eliminate it, and do it step by step. Take 3 years if you have to. Now, what is the difference with this skinny friend that actually eats salad all the time? Maybe they were born in a family that taught them to love salad. I was born in a family that was eating cake after breakfast, after lunch, and after dinner, and I'm not joking. I was taught that the portions are huge. I was used to the fact that the only good taste is sweet and salad tastes rubbish. Believe me, with time, your taste buds will adapt and you will perceive taste different. So trust me on that, from a person who used to hate vegetables, from a person who used to think sugar is the only tasty thing and if I drop it, my life will be shitty because what's the point if I can't even indulge sometimes in cake? Trust me, trust your body, make tiny, tiny, tiny changes and you will be surprised where you can get to in 3 years' time. Make sure you like, subscribe and click the notification bell and let me know in the comments, do you agree with me? Maybe you have other tips for people who would like to lose weight. I know, again, this is not easy. I am also a person who suffers from thyroid issues, from adrenal issues, from PCOS and from insulin problems. So if I can do it, there is a big chance that you can do it as well. If you still cannot do it applying those tips, make sure you search help of a doctor or a clinical dietitian that will help you with that. That's it for this week. Bye.